Yep. Now we capturing. Yes, we are. Good in everybody. I've had one of those days, but been oddly sad for some reason. I don't really know why, because I feel like I spent most of my morning watching Swag play Ratchet and Clank 1. But I woke up just as he was winding down on that one, which... Fuck, I regret not hanging around after... When did I go to sleep, actually? I mean, I started going to sleep at around 12. I don't know, man. Also, for things that I regret today, I wonder if this is why I feel oddly sad. I skipped on the Xbox showcase thingy. Because it was just too late at night. Didn't fucking Spyro get announced? Like, first proper game in, like, multiple decades. Never go out to see if I can get my hands on it. And they not to follow me. But other than that, like... This kind of comes a fair amount of nothing. Well, like, nothing that, like, I'm confident in using. Just yet. No, because those look dorky. Backing off? Guys, please.
Time to take you down to size.
Systems failing, master.
Time to take you down to size.
Systems failing, master.
But, like, I'll fully admit it. For how confident I am that we'll clear Lego Batman next week. Yeah, for how confident I am that we will clear Lego Batman next weekend. I've already got the avatar ready to go.
Systems failing, master.
Overload.
Systems failing, master.
I want them to fight themselves, though. We gotta go through here?
Everyone down.
Master.
I I know.
Time to even the odds.
Prejudice set to maximum.
Huh.
Systems failing, master.
Is this the Brits? No, it's audience chamber, cells, Evan Hawk. Alright. I have an idea then. More cells. As an aside, I put my CV in for a Seek.com job. I've got how much Seek spam your feed when that happens. Well, it's some management job that I got ghosted on, so not really that useful. That gonna help us? Immediately afterwards, it's been like 3 emails a day, and like only one have been useful, if that. The defense? No. I know, I'm trying to fix it. Random as conveyor belt. Oh, that's useful. Plasma rocket, hell fucking yeah. Let me see, guys, you know you can back off and make your way over to here. Atten is just fighting to his death and there's not much I can do about it. Fair enough. It's starting to seem like we gotta have to fight these turrets. Yeah, I mean, we have to fight those turrets. But that's also the only way we're getting to the bridge now. It might find one look a little bit hokey on your perspective, dear viewer. Back. I've got one down.
More where that came from.
The power of lightning! Unlimited power! Oh, I did. So now we're fighting the droids.
More where that came from.
Oh, there we go. Oh, the turrets. I thought I had to destroy droid. Man, no. Did you know we could have used this during the Clone Wars?
They have gotten farther than I calculated. They are very resourceful. But they shall go no farther. Deploy the guard droids. Raise the force fields. We will trap them within the ship. Activate the mines. Let us see how far they get now.
Oh, fuck. Shut down. No. The defense? Shut down. Overload? Bugger. They're still fighting the droids, eh? Then imagine there's anything here. Why are we treating it like it's a guaranteed destroyed? No, it's not. I'm not too worried about the carbonite thing. Let me say, we're still disabled and do all that nonsense. One more? Oh, it saved itself. One more, go! Basically, there's wider train behind me. Oh.
Ratio achieved.
But now we've got a party that should be nearly as bad as it first seems. Oh, multiple hits.
Ratio achieved.
Oh, wait on that, much of that is tempting.
Ratio achieved.
I don't think HK-47's at any real risk right now. Bugger. I don't think I'm going to be successful at all, but I still want to try. No. Giving it up off my demolitions. Nada. I suppose you've got good demolitions. Oh, shit, he does. Nice, thank you, Don. Maybe we should take a lap just to heal up a little bit. But that's a lot of droids. I'm not particularly looking for them. Let's see if we can steal their hats. Oh, KOTOR's been nice enough to unseal their hats. But to yap a little bit more about the subject, watching Swag play through it made me want to play through Ratchet 1 again myself. We have too much installed on this thing right now. Like, part of me is really looking forward to when these projects start, like, start, like, cleaning up in a way that, like, will free up space. But I have, like, been enjoying all of them. Oh? Can I do anything about that, though? That implies to me there's more mines, or there was more mines. I see.
What is this place? Some kind of control center?
Ooh.
I suggest you surrender. Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
Just say the word.
Then we can preserve as many of the mines as we can.
Ratio achieved.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep doing this as long as it works.
Everyone down!
Get racist, HK-47.
Time to take you down to
Make
size.
them flankers suffer.
Everyone down!
It amuses me so much how clankers become an actual slur for robots. I mean, they changed like real sentience and we only have a slur for them. Well done, humanity. Just well done.
Just say the word.
Oh, that's Harry. If we do this, we make out like a bandit. I mean, these were deadly, no? But once again, I'm just kind of holding my breath. Hoping for the best. Play nice and carefully. Go on many of these mines as I can. Yeah, deadly flag mine. That's gonna be good if we get into another wall. Oh, more mines. No, I can't use the bridge controller? Or this bridge controller? What is this? Interior defense. I'll say that's a good view. I can see why KOTOR would want to stay on this thing. How many mines are we gonna make? Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Now this won't know what hit him. I want to play more RPGs. But at the same time, like... I get about due for another good platformer. Or Metroidvania again. I might probably have to wait like a couple weeks. Uh-huh. I'm suspicious. Go too low. You wanna get a try to that, Ted?
Damn thing's stuck.
Ooh. Like we really covered much there. Destroyed most, if not all, the droids. I don't get what that meant. Up down? Multiple ships on an intercept course. Well,
I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate.
you didn't do a good job of us.
What remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
What?
Manos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata.
Ah!
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, Machabi Doko, Tonaranga Manachunga.
Well then. I know how this is gonna go.
Ratio achieved.
That's gonna help either. Kill him! Kill them all! Oh, so there's more on the other side, I wondered. Well, now then. Oh, that guy just heal up.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
Alright, let's go have our buddies. I thought HK-47 went down for a sec.
More where that came from.
Oh no, that one went down again. The horror! Up after the way back.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
Oh no. One. I think we got enough repair for now, I gotta say. I mean, that's good, cool. Not very stealthy. There's no point trying to, like, cover for that. That was disabled droid. We might needing that. Oh. We'll go with the flexing. That seems more useful right now because I think we're doing enough damage. It is a destroyed droid. There we go.
Acknowledgement.
Just want to save that to the levels for a sec. Like, we can also do this. Nah.
Not again.
Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya.
Is it only one before?
Javascopo subjo. Rigiso karuanoxo. Mochitosa sagrindeyo.
Ladies, what you need is a man who understands the two of you and understands your needs.
Kawanabota tagwa kankadiwa.
You want to kill. You need to kill.
Mahawika si wawanta mo kuika wansoba. Wakama nurawa. Tahupo botenyo go jucho picha. Gwen taba ni sochu. Norotoga proto lala shishi. Jubadosa
Well, join our party. We've been killing a lot of people today.
I was kind of hoping that mating with scruffy humans might have been the first on that list.
Tahupo botenyo go jucho picha. Gwen taba ni sochu. Norotoga proto lala shishi. Jubadosa jibacha. Ratakman-san. Tokosha na chitola.
Run? I didn't run from you two shuttas last time. And this time, I'm gonna make sure you stay down.
There's a no on the mating. Oh, they did not have their shields this time. That was fast. I'm gonna give those to Anton, just to be annoying. Are you two gonna follow me? Or follow me now? Look, if they ain't gonna help me, I'm gonna scrap them for parts. As easy as that. Anyway, now time to fight the Grand. Oh, yes, he brought it to a pit to prepare for me this time. That's good.
More where that came from.
Couple more foes.
Time to take you down to size.
Ratio achieved.
Nice. More glands. I hope I didn't kill the good one. Because he was chill. I'm a monster! Huh? Oh, come on. Alright, back to the twins, I guess. At least they were easy. So, about that mating with humans.
Mechana creve mopa. Tamasuna ramga ma chochane. Anta scream sochi. Norcha here mechok windido.
Not again.
Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachimurota kamsa. Javasco bosojo. Regisa kare mokso. Mochitosa sagrindeyo.
Ladies, what you need is a man who understands the two of you and understands your needs.
Kavanabota atagwa kankadira. Yutaka alwanji umaliba. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo.
I'm not sure why I'm just letting this play out, Devio. I think I just like listening to the voices. I mean, the Twi'leks, they're 10 on the hot scale, but they're also 10 on the crazy scale.
I was kind of hoping that mating with scruffy humans might have been the first on that list.
Exactly.
Run? I didn't run from you two shuttas last time, and this time I'm gonna make sure you stay down.
The fact that they're not using like any sort of guard is very like easy feeling.
Just say the word.
You know, on that note, not really that useful, is it? Anyway, time to fight the guns. But we'll save before we get on to the Hawk, just in case we have enough class, eh? Alright then. A couple of rounds with the gun and we should be fine.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
I don't know where 47 went, but you know what? I hope he's having fun with whatever he's fighting. I mean, these aren't too engaging to fight. We're just kind of like shooting them, slicing them, or letting them just come to us and then we slice them.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
But like, when my mind is wandering Devio, I told myself I'd watch the Spyro trailer before this stream, and then I just didn't. I've had it load up most of the day and everything.
Ratio achieved.
I worry with some of the games that I played are like, I'm getting for like too many games that I like. Like, if I want to play a Lego game, then chances are a lot of what's left is just like the bad ones. At the same time, like,
I can't believe we just blew up Kotor's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he
Ah,
could
so
meet
that's what you're
I need to
game.
head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
Oh? How'd you get on myself?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean.
Tell me more about the
As I
droid.
indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
I don't... Now, do I know it won't try to kill me? Or how do I know?
You are the key to saving the Republic. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise.
Ah?
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa.
Didn't we already have this
Still,
conversation?
You were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
Understanding.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Oh, the Jedi.
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life, or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information, without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
The weather. I kind of walk on Dantooine.
Brooke still lives? I had not felt his presence for some time.
I twisted on
Aegis,
Telos.
but I had thought she had gone to Kotor with the others.
You sound surprised.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
Why didn't you go to
I
Qatar?
had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do. Brooke still lives? What I can tell you
What happened to them?
is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. And someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of Kotor, the entire planet was wiped out.
As an aside, I had some wafers. I'm kind of tempted to grab those.
The Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
Is that why you hid?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal
Because
itself.
of my poor
But in a
mood,
Jedi,
I bought a
anyone
Coke
who is
today.
strong
The
in
vanilla
Force
Coke.
who attempted to track down such a threat vanished.
Unfortunately for
without
me,
a
I
trace.
scarfed it down fast. Tell me about this threat.
I know little about it. I know more of the absence it leaves behind than its face. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
I had
Very
questions. Why'd you cast me
I
out?
told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
I had other questions.
Very well.
Why are you on us,
I
Dar?
had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
Clever. That's not the only reason you came here to hide.
No, you are right. That is not the whole truth. It is difficult to detect a Force user on Nar Shaddaa, and I knew it. This threat we face, it leaves wounds in the Force when it strikes. It leaves nothing.
Are you afraid?
To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying. To be connected to all life around you, then to have it stripped, I can only imagine what it must have been
Getting
like
this
for you. But even
beat
that
me to it.
imagining cannot compare with the truth. But there is more than that. On Nar Shaddaa, one cannot escape what was left from the Jedi Civil War.
I.e. the
From the failure of
refugees.
the Masters, from our failure to properly train Jedi, came disaster. And I wondered if perhaps the teachings of the Jedi had been our failing all along. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. Master Arca failed Ulik, as Master Boss failed Exar Kun, as Kay and Zar and the others of the Council failed Revan and Malak. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just,
I know
wonder
I've
if there's
heard
a
of doing the
counter
dark
effect
side
that is
one, because
created
some of these
that
Jedi don't
strikes
sound
back
too
at us.
unreasonable.
Exar Kun, Ulik Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo. in
Which,
Nar
as much as
Shaddaa.
I disagree with George,
Sometimes
when the
is
dark
out of
side
orbit,
of the Force is
it is
described
a
like that, I
frightening
can see
thing
his
to
point.
feel, that perhaps being connected
I can see
to
his
all
point about
life is
Grey
not
Jedi.
enlightenment at all, but simply another doom. And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile, and it has stayed with me all these years. You were right to do what you did. Everything you did.
Why, thank you.
Very well.
Why'd you have me cut off from
Is
the
that
Force?
what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it
Hey
matter?
there.
It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
I had questions.
Very well. So the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have
See,
no answer for you.
this guy is right.
As much as I
He's
would
got his
like to
head
give
screwed
one,
on straight.
We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing. Very well. Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly.
Basically, I'm a
Book
friend of
could
all
not
living
ignore it,
beings.
which is saying something. That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
Revan, where are you?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
Fair enough. What happens now?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
Do you blame them?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than
How many
attempting
of them
to
were dead, to be fair?
why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
What? Will he redeem himself?
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Anything you can teach me?
But we have spoken enough, I think. In words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This forum you may have already seen much of during the Mandalorian Wars, but it is fitting to speak using elements of the past, I think. KOTOR II is the name given to the movements of this form. Though it is aggressive, it is focused, and its best use is in combat against a single opponent. This form is somewhat less useful in deflecting blaster shots. Use it when dealing with opponents in close combat, not against a battalion firing heavy blasters at you.
Is he still gonna fight me? I hope not.
Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Yay. There's 2 Jedi. I'm gonna head him back to ISIS and see, like, what we can do to help there.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
In my party. Oh, nice. Oh well. That is so useful for the HKs.
Systems failing, Master.
Alright then. Where's my party? As far as I know here, all that's left to do is just go back to the ship. Hi!
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Can't tell if that's supposed to be from 47 at first, or the 50s. We can just keep doing this, so...
Systems failing, Master. Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master? Statement. Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such...
Nothing. Supposedly you could ask him about the assassin droid thing, but so far, no. Part of me suspects that, like... There's the Hawk. Up, we're on the way to the Hawk. Hey, part of me suspects I've fucked something up. Which is a bummer. No more assassin droids? Damn. KOTOR? This is from Calborn? What is it?
I received an urgent communication for you from Kavar. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
You got a message?
HK-47, I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
Huh?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Oh?
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
It's just gonna be pure fat jokes, isn't it? And you know what? Fuck it, why not?
I have not finished with you yet.
Oh? Hi.
At last you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy, of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth.
He said the thing!
I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift
As
you
KOTOR
with
just
this.
stares at us.
You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
Oh, it is you in our style.
Life for yours.
I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings.
Oops.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not.
Never mind. Are we going now? On the side though, tomorrow I should get some whipped cream and some more wafers. But now we're approaching like, can I afford that kind of thing? Like, wafers aren't too expensive. Only $1.50. But the cream is the questionable one. Also grab some water. We can take our drinks again. Let me just say, can we teach these techniques, or is that like what meant by techniques?
My life for yours.
Ah. Ooh.
I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me.
Query,
47.
Is there someone that you need killed, Master? Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
You know what? You know what, Thor? Interrogate.
Query. Is there... Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
You just find me as a masochist.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
There's a lot of questions here. You know what you have been created?
Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me.
How did this happen?
Statement. I have no idea, Master.
I need to know more about these clones of yours.
Statement. What of them?
Why do you need me?
Statement. Master, there are two reasons for this. One, the probability of them showing up around you is statistically high. If I travel with you, then my chances of encountering these clones is also high. The second reason is a little more complicated. You see,
Complicated
even
how?
though those clones are obviously cheap, artless imitations of me, well, they are still me.
What are you talking about?
Answer. Somehow these droids are built from my schematics. this causes certain complications. Answer. Because of my self-preservation program, my behavior core recognizes these templates as still being me, despite their individuality. I could no more shoot them than I could shoot myself. It is a frustrating situation that has been looping through my behavior core for some time.
Ah.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well.
You know why they're hunting me?
Answer. Well, Master, it seems you have become a popular individual in the galaxy. This is somewhat surprising to me, since this dissemination of information could not have been caused by your actions alone.
What do you mean?
Statement. Master, there is mention of you specifically in the core word databases, even in public terminals on Coruscant. Observation.
Damn, we are
I was led
popular.
to believe that this information concerning Jedi was not for public consumption, yet somehow it has been made known to them.
Why does someone do that?
Conclusion. Someone wants everyone to know that you exist, Master, and that you are back in Republic space. If I did not know better, which is computationally impossible,
No.
I believe that someone wants to make you a target.
There's a bit of an ego on HK-47, it's fine.
Admirably.
Oh.
Answer. Master, my feeling would be the exchange. But that doesn't seem to be enough to answer the question, however. Rhetorical. Why wouldn't they have simply kept the information to themselves? Such an answer does not address the central question. And that is, why someone would choose to broadcast your location all over the known galaxy. Theory. My suspicion is that someone is using you as bait for a larger target, who is unknown at this time.
Levin? Or the Sith?
Statement. What of them? Answer. Master, as part of my original programming, I am able to communicate in over 600 languages. This usually amounted to short verbal warnings when killing non-basic speaking targets, which gave me some small measure of satisfaction.
Ah! You say I'll kill you in 20 languages?
Answer. Yes. I believe my original master needed this functionality in order to recover information from various indigenous tribes across the galaxy, but I know little else than that. Suffice to say that that translation capability allowed these copies of myself to assume the role of protocol and translation droids in much of known space. That is, of course, not their primary function. And while they are attempting to pass themselves off as translation droids, their primary functionality keeps rising to the forefront.
What do you mean?
Recitation. For example, on Praven Prime, the simple transferring of Elzing syntax for friendship changes its meaning and implies that one's broodmate was actually impregnated by their own.
If that was spoken aloud, then it would explain much. Is that what happened?
Confirmation. Oh, truly, you can imagine the results. Statement. This comment, of course, caused a civil war between the Guvandi Collective and Elzing that still persists to the current date.
When do these incidents have wider repercussions?
Answer. Yes, Master. Such incidents often spread outwards from their point of origin, much like an echo. Answer. In the case of Praven Prime, the Civil War actually forced the Republic to back out of Guvandi space and let their world fall from Republic control. As I understand it, that would be best. Keeping such a world would have been a token gesture of control. As an added burden, the resources needed to invest in diplomatic and trade relations would have far outweighed what would have been required. Besides, Master, quite frankly, the Guvandi and Elzing needed a good war.
You would say that.
Races that relied more on words than actions, and a good brisk killing woke them from their torpid state. Also, the result of the war will be that the drastically reduced Elzing population will eventually need to call upon the Republic for emergency relief.
Ah. You're playing both sides in this conflict.
Answer. The Republic stands to gain. The Republic will be able to supply such emergency relief at a fraction of the cost to the now reduced population. Of course, such aid would only come 4 or 5 years
But
after
if
the
you're
war
lurking,
started.
please
One
clip
would have
Joe's
to be
reaction to
patient
lines like
and let
that.
death and destruction run its course. Answer. Master, being a meatbag, your answer does not surprise me. You see, part of the reason an assassin droid is so effective is because it is a droid. Meatbags tend not to notice us. We are treated as furnishings.
Not wrong. Don't let me look at numbers.
Oh, do shut up, you beeping little trash compactor. Anyway, as I was saying, droids tend to blend into the background, like a bench or a card table. Mockery. Droid, fetch this. Droid,
Translate that. Droid,
clean
clean out the
trash
trash compactor. To be honest, right now I could use that. Droid, please diagnose my washing machine. Or dishwasher.
Part of the love of my function comes when the furnishings pull out Tabana-powered rifles and point them at the owner's heads. My identity as an assassin droid was unknown for quite some time, even during the recent events when all that trouble occurred amongst the Jedi. I'm sure you've already heard more than enough about it, so I will spare you the details.
I'd like to know, can you say the funny?
Statement. This story may be somewhat unfamiliar to you, if not to history, so bear with me. There is a faction of meatbags called the Sith. They want what any rational meatbag would want, the power to assassinate anyone they choose at any time. In a startling turn of events, the Sith declared war on the Republic. The Republic wasn't going to stand for it, so they went to war right back.
Why'd the Sith go to war?
Answer. Oh, who knows, Master? It is evident that the Sith would very much like to assassinate all the
Jedi.
Which is somewhat the equivalent of cultural suicide, since some Sith are Jedi or were Jedi. It is much like the circumstance I find myself in now. How do you kill such an integral part of yourself over such ethical differences? The answer, of course, is that you keep firing until all dissension has been eradicated. Recitation. For example, on Praven Prime, the simple transferring of Elzing syntax for friendship changes its meaning. And
If that was...
State.
Ah.
State. Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
His voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious. Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it, and regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class. Statement.
For its class. How'd you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
Give me back a few credits, yeah.
Statement. There is no need to hide your embarrassment over the high price I commanded, Master. I will be worth
Huh?
every credit. Despite my apparent memory damage, crippled assassination protocols, and the small amount of rust that decorates my frame. Regardless, please bear in mind that I am quite an asset.
I mean, there's
that
K, you
should
say the
be
funny
well
things, you've already
advised to
paid
take
off the
good care of me.
price. I have questions. Who was your previous master?
Statement. Master, that is a question that has an extremely complicated answer. You see, I do not believe my master knew who he was most of the time, which led to some confusing situations that could have otherwise been avoided.
Not so I understand.
Verification. Suffice to say that my master had his ups and downs, and in my opinion, traveled from a high point in his life to a low point. He developed qualities such as mercy, compassion, and even love for others. It was really rather revolting. Still, my master had some remarkably efficient droid-like qualities which I admired. He, too, suffered memory problems, as I did.
Any problems?
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. As indicated upon my reassembly, my central control cluster is damaged, making recalling my previously stored assassination protocols difficult. I hope that over time I shall eventually reach the status and skill I possessed before I was damaged.
What's the last thing you remember?
Recollection. The last thing I remember is having my core wiped from the last 5 years. I believe my master was responsible.
Why?
Answer. Even with my memory impairment, I recall that my master was about to embark on a dangerous journey.
Was that you?
I believe there was something about my master's destination that he did not wish me to know.
Are you alright?
Answer. I am somewhat disappointed that my master did not choose to take me along, of course. Wherever my master traveled, destruction and death were assured. Speculation, but I suspect I was not the only one left behind. So there is some satisfaction that the disrespect was spread through the rest of his whiny, simpering meatbag allies.
Ow.
Statement. Oh, yes. My master had quite the collection of tortured individuals that seemed unable to confront their basic personality conflicts. Let me cite some specific examples.
Oh?
Mockery.
Oh, Master! I do not trust you! I cannot trust you or anyone ever again!
Mockery.
Oh, Master, I love
Well,
you.
that's best.
I hate all you stand for. But I think we should go press our slimy, mucus-covered lips together in the cargo hold.
Conclusion. Such pheromone-driven human responses never cease to decrease the charge in my capacitors, and make me wish I could press a blaster pistol to my behavior core and pull the trigger. I am pleased that this does not seem to be the case with your current entourage.
Right.
Statement. Yes, well, enough of that painful stroll through what remains of my memories. Was there something else you wish to know?
Alright then. That's Quilla. KOTOR, Mira. Yeah, let's talk to Mira for a sec.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
Something wrong?
Your face. You have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
How did you know?
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and Atten... But it's just the Force.
Me and Atten?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
What are you talking about?
Did you get out much as a Jedi? I was asking if you two had been, you know, intimate.
Intimate how?
Got it. Just checking.
I mean, we could talk.
About what?
Do you understand?
Sure, very easy. That's why I dress like
Just
this.
be nice to them.
When they're looking down to check you out, you can usually smash them on the base of the skull or deliver an uppercut that knocks them flat.
Make it sound easy.
It's simple. When you want a man, you jab him with a Bothan stunner, then while he's screaming in pain, slap some stun cuffs on him. Then starve him for 2 or 3 days until he becomes open to suggestion, then double check his bounty and see if he's worth anything.
It sounds more like hunting.
Call it what you want. Me? I love my targets. Go ahead and ask.
You seem
All
restless.
this traveling, being trapped in the ship, everything's just too quiet.
You quiet?
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Right now, ta-da?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
Will you wait on
Look,
Nassadar?
before we get into a game of guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't know you that well to start sharing our life stories.
Fair enough.
Talk. Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere. No thanks. I didn't need friends on Nar Shaddaa, and I don't need them now.
On that note,
Yes. Is there
not
something
you, the other
to
one.
offer me?
I want to have a word with you.
What is it?
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals, whatever our reasons may be. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans. After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement.
I'll consider what you said.
After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not
Which, from what I understand, canonically, yes, he did form an
Consider
alliance.
what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed?
Never mind. Not seen T3.
Something up? Alright. Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too? I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
I don't know.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi, or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it? You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before you arrived on Narsadar.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once. I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5. What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything?
I mean,
you've got plenty of lives to answer for.
Canonically, Sir may
Jedi
have a
do.
problem there, but I don't. No question to ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Wasn't like that.
Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Oh!
Because Jedi lie.
I mean,
And
he's
they
right on that
manipulate.
one.
And every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is.
Garth, that's his name.
The galaxy doesn't
guy in the
need
first
Jedi
game.
arrogance or
But
Jedi
that's supposed to
hypocrisy
be-
anymore.
Or SK-47 and President supposed to be Garth. What do you mean?
At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway. Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
Dead in the war?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
But why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
Why did you desert?
Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same. Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
I don't really like any of these answers, I'm not gonna lie on that one.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting
That
cities.
sounds hardcore.
And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
As Kenna just slides in, can confirm.
We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What? So you followed Revan like I had?
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks. We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die. So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People
Ew.
say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control,
So
torturing
you're
them.
quite the fucked up
I was
individual,
really good
Anton.
at it. What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
It's a little hard to believe. Make it sound
I
easy.
taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
Is that why you act the way you do?
Part of it. Maybe it was always me. It's hard to tell sometimes. I haven't known who I am for years. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
What do you mean?
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
What happened?
Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
How did you break away?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else. Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did.
Why, thank you.
And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
Why did you leave the Sith?
Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
Were you assigned to kill her?
It wasn't a mission. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course. Or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Truth about what?
She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever.
And ever
I
and
heard
ever.
talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her.
What happened to her?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force, in my head. And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was, and how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
Was that Jedi me?
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
Creepy. What happened to her?
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me. And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa. I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone. And then, I met you on Paragus. And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
I welcome your help.
I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
That's all I ask.
Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in. I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
Then I will train you.
What must I do? Is there some ritual?
That's a good question, actually. I gotta say, with the glasses, this looks a little bit dorky. Either thinking. At last, awaken. So does that mean character-wise, I can go on to this? Nope, no lightsaber yet. Before we do, though, not gonna lie, I completely forgot about the yacht. Let's do a quick pickup. Mandalore, I think I know where at least one lot of Mandos are. This way? I decide then? I'm gonna assume yes. Question mark? So it's been a couple weeks. We're running out of planets. Like, we have the patch in one that was, like, completely cut. There they are.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. Stay out of this. This is my fight.
Oh? Oh. Is it all of them? No, it's just the one guy. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay. I don't think he's gonna do much damage to me, to be honest.
No, Mandalore. We will follow you. Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
You know, I'm curious.
Mandalore.
Oh, there's just these two? That's a bummer. Maybe a bit sad that, like, even with the restoration patch... Yeah. Maybe a bit sad that even with the restoration patch, like, so much of this game is just kind of, like, on the cutting room floor. And I doubt... see, no. Fate of the Old Republic looks actually pretty... sounds actually pretty sweet. Even though I don't believe that dev will take less than 5 years. But you know, like, I don't trust Disney to do, like, a KOTOR remake as good as, like, KOTOR fans are picturing. I'm kind of glad the light is just in development hell.
Why are you here?
Because I told her everything.
Ah, and now you are free?
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you.
With the fucking venom.
I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious.
Foreboding.
Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing further to say to one such as you.
Well, nice try, Ayrton. Nice try. Oh, hey, La Delel? I am so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Accurate look at their community, I'm sure. How goes your night? I presume you were playing KOTOR 2 as well? But we just took a sec to round up the Mandalorians, and now we're about to go help out the Mandos. Gotta finish that whole civil war that we started. You know what? I'm gonna give you a shout out. God, I just remembered I can do that. Hello. It was KOTOR 2. Yes, KOTOR 2. I'm on Duxton at the moment, working towards Onderworn. But I think we're heading back to Duxton? Is that where the Mando's holdout was? There we go. Well, how are you enjoying KOTOR so far? I've been greatly enjoying this. Yeah, Duxton. I had the restoration mod installed, so my last planet is going to be the droid planet. But I think this is going to be my pre-ultimate planet. So I did get told by a mate, if I do the restoration mod, I want HK-47 as strong as I can make him. I don't know the context of that. Fair point, HK Factory, like that's gonna involve him. How are you holding up, Anton? Oh.
Alright, I'm game. What did you want to show me?
I had to learn a Taro Saber form.
I'll be sure to make use of it.
That being said, we need to get rid of those dorky glasses at some point. So, to be, like, courteous, we should probably take Mando down to the Mando camp. Any, like, requests for who else? Wait, what? Huh. I didn't know Kando's influence was high enough that I could make him neutral. I did not know you could actually make him neutral. Like, I knew you could, like, influence, like, a lot of your party members. I think Kando was gotta be, like, so far into the negatives that, like... Yeah. So I wonder on that note, is it in theory possible for HK-47 and KOTOR to become good? Nah, it's been a while since we used teeth. It's been a while since we used visas as well, so you know what, let's use visas. Yo, Mr. Guide!
Give the word and I'll take you there.
Let's go back to the camp, eh, because we need it. Yeah, because we couldn't get the game to one without it.
A man named Kavar wanted to get a hold of you urgently. He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good
Which
their
I
offer is
mean,
anymore.
at some point in my life, I would love to show off, like, vanilla KOTOR 2, just to show off, like, how much of the game was, like, left on the cutting room floor. At the same time, though, I'm greatly enjoying, like, the restored content mod. It is, like, the way to play this game. Kava, say what he wanted?
He wouldn't tell me anything. Just that he wanted to see you. He said it was urgent, but that doesn't matter.
I've heard.
This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and declared that the Queen was guilty of treason. He'll be made regent of Talia.
Like, he's not around tonight, because he's very busy nowadays. But my friend Spitfire Fox, he is a veteran of KOTOR 2. He's been explaining to me the things that I am dumb about.
I doubt that Queen Talia...
Play the child without the motto is like, where's the rest of the game? Yeah.
...to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters.
Like, when Spit's been around, every once in a while he's pointed out the things that are added to the mods.
She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian.
It's like...
I sense that we may still get to Master Kavar.
It's kind of silly how much of a difference it is.
Stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your senses picked up anything from Duxon?
Yes, we have. How? We picked up some transmissions from nearby in the jungle. Zuka's satellite relay has also picked up several shuttle
I will say though, on Darcy talking about KOTOR 2 or what we're doing for right now, I'm glad that we are helping the Mandos.
The Mandalorian is right. Master Kavar and Queen
Because the
Tali
old
won't
Republic
survive
Mandos are
this
so
day.
cool.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi. Your military tactics are nothing compared to the Force. It is essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time.
I have to lead the group here into the Royal Palace, don't I?
You are correct.
I think it's cause, like, last time I used him, he was near the end of his... He was at low health, and I don't think he's ever, like, been healed. Like, I should make a conscious effort at some point to heal him up if he's gonna show up in cutscenes like that. What's in Atten?
Hacking through beasts and jungles? That sounds like a job for me, as usual.
Although we had to spend a little bit of time with Bao, and
accompany the expedition.
I don't like him, and gameplay-wise. As a character, I like him. But as a party member, Mira?
Okay. And who else?
T3.
It's your decision. Now are you certain of your choices?
He was OP in the Gotta... Oh, fuck. That's a good point, because all the droids.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the
I
enemy
didn't even
camp.
consider that.
Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
I should be ready. We got like 500 med packs.
As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for
Yeah.
transportation to get to Isis.
Oh, if ever we play this game, I'll have to remember that.
Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear.
But that's why we try different... Exactly!
But then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field.
Because with both games, I can definitely see, like, why people would do that. I mean, hell, all the, like, crazy HK-47 interactions alone.
More where that came from.
That being said... No, you're not gonna hop in. Ah, fuck, ads. Oh, that just occurred to me. Atten is the tank. So I have to, like, basically keep an idea of how far the ad is. By the time we finish this hallway. Hey, Joe. How's your night?
Say the word.
How was Far Cry? But I think the ad break is finishing, so... We discovered, like, sorely this stream that, like, Atten learns, like, Jedi teaching. Good clock. Huh. You must have burned through Far Cry 3. Anyway, before I get distracted again, we learned earlier that Atten can learn to be a Jedi. I feel if I played this game again, I'd get it. Going to Nar Shaddaa and making Atten a Jedi is one of the first things I should do, just to see how that plays out.
But if they set off any of those mines, it'll still send the signal.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better.
Oh yeah, for my experience, it was first or second planet. In the refugee camp, some guy just showed up in Narsadar. Just told me that Atten was hiding something, and we got to interrogate Atten a little bit about that.
Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
But Miro can Nazi stuff, can't she?
Ready?
No. Because he's probably our best chance at stuffing it. Stealth 4. Oh, Stealth 6. Aside from the Far Cry, how's your night been, Joe? But I was lurking, but I didn't get to interact with you much. Alright. Mostly worked on things that, like, I'll show off later. Oh, Mio's not stealthing. Huh.
Say the word.
It's 1 AM for me, though, and I have work tomorrow, so I must go to bed. Good luck and enjoy your playthrough. You have a good sleep. I'll look after your community for the best that I can. Okay, I would not be surprised if half of them are already gone. But it was nice meeting you. I'll have to give you a follow after stream, if I haven't already. Back. You too. I will do the same. Did I remember to fix the follow notification? No, I did not. Oops. But thank you for the follow. I keep forgetting to do it. But I have all the answers. I need to, like, make the background green. But to any of you coming in from Lower's Wade, if you need to, like, rest up, like, go eat a snack, go to bed as well, you do that, I completely understand. I stream at crazy hours. Not that that means much, but we got this detected earlier. Also, something just occurred to me. Doesn't Mirai not set up mines to begin with?
Good to go.
I am not very smart. Horse focusing visor. Ooh.
I hear you.
You've really got a derpy look about you. That simultaneously looks incredibly derpy and not very at the same time. The fuck is that? Okay.
More where that came from.
So I assume by now we're taking the long way round. Because I don't really want to fight those turrets if I can help it. Oops. So part of me is curious, like, if I level up Atten, whatever chain gun is, I do not like it. If I piss you off, will that set off the turret? No, so that might be the safe way to go about it. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out.
Intruders, kill them!
Oh, I'm monitoring the plan. Let's get back here, boys. I think maybe something slid down the counter or something. But if it helps, Joe, I bought a carrot for tacos the other day. And then forgot to peel the carrot. I noticed yesterday there was, like, rotting itself. This made me a bit sad, but, like, probably my fault. Oh, that's bad. That turret must have cleaned the house. (19) level 22. And on that note, out of curiosity, I can pull out a lightsaber. So now I got guns, and now I got a lightsaber. Oh!
More where that came from.
Figures that was not it.
More where that came from.
Well, I tried to get Atten's lightsaber, but I think it's too far in the game for Atten to really be like a powerful Jedi.
More where that came from.
The fuck is this?
More where that came from.
Or Scream. Alright, Atten, you have my attention. What the fuck is Force Scream? Dark side power. This power creates a wave of sound that does 3 to 18 points of sonic damage and reduces attributes by 2 points to all enemies. 10 meters in front of the attacking character for 30 seconds. There was a power like that in Sly Cooper. Like, Murray could get a move where, like, he would just, like, yell. Just like guttural howl. It would scare away even flashlight guards. It was badass.
More where that came from.
As a kid, there were some days where, like, well, some places and where, like, a significant amount of my time was just doing that and just chasing the guards. Oh? Well, that's useful. Minefield, also useful. Look, man, I'm gonna be real. You're gonna have to pay me to play Star Wars Outlaws. That looks good. Is this? Yeah, this is it. No, it's a different clip, but like... My lasting memory of Star Wars Outlaws is when the game launched and you got like all these stupid videos of stormtroopers like not being able to see what's her name? Because the stormtroopers were coded very stupidly in Star Wars Outlaws, at least at launch. Because the stormtroopers were designed to look for K whatever whilst he is moving. Yes, feel free to quote that one Jurassic Park scene. But like, because of that, like, you could very easily trick the AI by just like stopping. Also, Mola did a very stupidly long video about it. But another one of my lasting memories is from Mola, old Mr. Old Mr. Longman.
Are you serious?
Asara, keep trying.
Ugh. Not a space mission. No. Anything but.
Distress beacon. Calling in some favors.
Oh God.
I hope.
It's gonna be the rebels.
I hope you can hear Mola.
No. Press some more buttons, quick.
Though to be fair, on the pressing the buttons, like, that is all across Star Wars.
Daniel, did you get out?
You could say that.
Oh, the
Note that they are Rebel X-Wings. That's a little bit significant at this point.
But not enough. What now?
Press more buttons.
The distress beacon.
The rebels.
Which you don't know your Star Wars lore, you're not gonna know why this is funny just yet. After the clip is done, I'll explain why the clip is funny.
Jabba and his little fucking fat guy ship running around.
Which also that, the idea of Jabba just being in the ship with his fat ass. I think the West is just Mola laughing. Yeah, the West is just Mola laughing.
Yeah. What? You'll never guess who did the space battle. Fucking Jabba.
But why this is funny?
I'm picturing like Jabba's palace, but a spaceship.
At this point, This is post Empire Strikes Back. So Jabba the Hutt has frozen Rebel leader Han Solo in carbonite. And now he is helping the rebels.
You need to destroy the shield generators.
Jabba, you take the...
Like, to be political right now, this is like Iran coming to America's aid. To try to put it in a way that, like, you would understand very easily. Also, yeah, as you can see, when you hit something in your sip, it just stops.
Jabba saved the rebels. They killed him.
Like, Outlaws was when, I think Ubisoft's problems really, like, hit their heads. Because Outlaws' launch was just unacceptable. Like, to be fair, it's been about 2 years. Outlaws could have gotten fixed. As much as I can be a cynical prick when it comes to both Star Wars and modern gaming, we live in a time where, like, you can indeed fix games. Outlaws, however... Look, man. Not for me.
Go get him, buddy.
Report for debriefing.
Which, like... It's something about, like, modern games that really just, like, insults me. But Ubisoft hid so much behind, like, the brand and K of... Why do I keep trying to say her name? Being played by a Latina woman, like that really matters. Or just, like, high dim-summing garbage. And I just look at it as like... Are you not insulted? Like, I don't care if Kay is played by a Hispanic woman. I don't care if she's played by an AI. I don't care if she's a white person. If the game sucks, then, like... That's not gonna help at all. Like... Outlaws, again, is just a lot of, like, Ubisoft's problems just reaching his head. That's enough of that, though. Like, friend of the channel, Mint Princess. She loves Outlaws. I wish I could see what she sees in the game, but I just see, like, Ubisoft's flaws. And also Star Wars' flaws. Officer logs.
This is my first day on Duxon. My predecessor displeased our masters.
Didn't I just kill this guy?
Let Canox through the perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow of a tomb.
Again, didn't I just kill this guy? I think they're gonna need a 6.
Lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. Complete the assignment. Signing off.
In before, this is the 6th command of the camp.
Jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. more than my previous command.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. Maybe it's a good thing that I killed you.
Continually assault our mined perimeter. We've had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. And never is. Signing off.
I mean, to be fair on the Sith, if the beasts are repeatedly, like, causing problems, then, like, maybe capturing one for, like, research would be a bad idea.
Messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship in orbit.
There was a ship that shut us down, like, a couple weeks ago.
Must have said something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? From his tone, the threat is serious. We've put a double shift on monitoring the aerial sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our masters so much has to be a drop-ship invasion from the Onderon military.
Or the Mandos.
The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements.
Hey, Hearty.
I asked for details. He said it was a surprise.
How are you feeling?
Sith jokes are rarely.
Are you feeling a bit better from your nap, sleep, whatever? I'm doing good. I'm energized, finally. That's good to hear. But yeah, we're playing Star Wars. I sleep so good. I wasn't paying attention why, but like, we're trying to sneak into a Sith base. We got warned that like, we should probably like, avoid killing whatever possible. 8 PM to 5 AM. Fuck, I miss sleeps like that. But we got told we should probably avoid killing. As you might be able to see, we did a very good job of that. I can sleep like a log when I am too tired. This guy, fuck. This guy like part of the fatigue. Was like Swag was holding down the fort for you. I slid through the entire stream, but like Swag playing Ratchet & Clank was fun. Cause I woke up just as he was winding down and was like, wait, he's playing Ratchet & Clank? Like usually if I am not too tired I can watch Swag stream. It was chill. Yeah, got sewn off at Summer Games Fest.
More where that came from.
At first I thought it was Jurassic Park, just thanks to like all the like
More where that came from.
swamp.
More where that came from.
Like it's gonna be a little bit terrifying because I can easily see the alien just hiding in the bush. Especially if they let out the face huggers and they're just like, imagine a Jurassic Park. Wasn't this supposed to be a horror game? I don't know what happened to it, but I vaguely remember a horror game was in development.
More where that came from. Time to keep you down to size.
I know there's also the park simulators.
More where that came from.
Was all I know about it is that Deimos plays them every once in a while. Ah, so that's probably what happened to it.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
I'm enjoying how quiet the year's been, but like, it's wild to me that like, we're only halfway through the year. And I feel like most games will release next year.
More where that came from.
I keep expecting another delay, but like, how much of the industry? I know, right? Even now, a lot of video games got very repetitive, like speech things. Or voice dialogue. Like, I don't believe GTA 6 will come out, but like, how many companies are avoiding the November release date? It makes me think that I might be wrong there. But like, I'm sorry, all my search history on this one. Did I use the right site? I hope I used the right site. Like, the fact that the release calendar is looking like this for November, that is telling me that like I might be wrong and it might actually release this month. Like a lot of those releases this year is like stuff that like I'm either not interested in, or sequels to things that like I haven't got to. But then you get to next year, it's like incredible. I imagine a lot of these are just actually next year in disguise. But what even happened to this Bride of Hydra game? Like, a mate pitched me, like, the final levels being Captain America just going down the Normandy beaches. And I don't think that's gonna be how that game ends, but fuck, that's how I want that game to end. Like, 2027 is looking like it's gonna be packed. This will be nice after. New Spyro looks good. I've seen so many people hyped about that all day. That has been my feed all day.
More where that came from.
And demos mentioned that, like, you can fly anywhere again. Oh, like the third Legend of Spyro game. If they actually implement that instead of what the Legend of Spyro game did, that's gonna be sweet.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay, guys, please back off.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
So you two need to heal.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
But in case wondering, no, that line is not bound to the sniper ability. I'm just using the sniper ability because it gives me range. Mio,
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Like, the thing that, like, I'm really interested in is that Gundam game.
More where that came from.
You know, everybody back off. Let's alt-tab and see if, like, they'll heal up from that. Like, this is the thing that, like, I've been really interested in.
Mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising. Out here, that promise is a lie.
Because one of Tomino's rules about Gundam was no kaijus. Because he thought it would be like very super robot-y, like the stuff that he didn't want to write about. At the same time, this game looks so weird. So it looks like it's Monster Hunter with Gundam. Like, I get that that's against Tomino's wishes, but fuck, this looks weird. Like, a mate told me over this, just play Daemon X Machina, and he's right there, to be honest.
The darkness coming for us.
But at the same time, like,
It remembers one man.
I can acknowledge something is against the, like, quote-unquote rules and still think that, like, it looks good. Well, it does look like Monster Hunter with Gundams. But it's another game that, like, 2027. Walls are meant to be broken. Though some walls are better off bent, not broken. Now while we're at it, I know we're completely distracted at this point. Well, like, I woke up and I saw people being hyped about this, and I honestly thought I was still dreaming. I thought I was having one of those dreams where, like, I've not saw, like, when exactly I fell asleep again. Well, like, the longer the morning went on, the more was like, oh, I'm not actually dreaming. Like, Toys for Bob has been, like, talking about wanting to do Spyro for, like, 5 years now? Maybe 6? But there's a difference between, like, it being talked about and it actually, like, having a trailer. I bitch and moan about Double Fine there, like, Brutal Legend. But, like, it's so pretty! One hour of silence occasionally interrupted by Pikmin. Why is that on my feed? Also did the GBA version of Oddworld? I'm kind of tempted on that one, I'm not gonna lie. Now, were you two hearing out that entire time? No, you were not. Like, I'm fine with 2026 being a quiet year for me, but it looks like 2027 is gonna be packed for me. There's more question about, like, Nintendo year. But with the world of the way there. So to double back on the walls and made to be broken, I think that, like, how well you break the walls matters more. But if you break the walls and, like, you fuck it up, then all that's gonna happen is people are gonna point to you and be like, okay, this is why we have the walls. You break the walls and you do something like legitimately good. Well, we're just gonna like conveniently forget about you. Or make exceptions to the wall. I mean, even the concept of Gundam, a lot of us will make an exception for G Gundam. Because G Gundam is just fun. Can I turn off this generator? Fine. Amira, what level are you? Okay then, can we get you some better armor? Don't know about that. Oh, hang on. So that thing can equip that now, right? Initiated armor. Okay, it's the Sony place, but look like Atena's tits now. I'm just stuck on that mental image of Opie Anton.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Not if I had known. Nah, you probably would have been asleep at that point anyway.
More where that came from.
I don't know, maybe next year during like, or maybe during the Game Awards, I'll like, remember and set something up. I don't think I will though. But you don't care about it, so it always just kind of sneaks up on me. Oh, that's a Sith. Now go after the Dark Jedi. I think you need a heal.
More where that came from.
P3 does not have a very good view on this, I gotta say. But if possible, we don't want to play as Atom when he's low, because he will self-revive still, I presume. Well, hi! Yeah, there we go, like, if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it, cause my avatar's over top of it. There you go, Atom went down, he got back up, and he went down again. Woodroids? Oh, he's got up already? Damn.
Everyone down.
What are we doing?
Where that came from?
Fuck this and I'm out. I don't. I probably won't be too far behind you if it helps. Oh, fuck. Don't really forget to save for all that. Well, I'm gonna quickly take a piss as we fly. Did we get the Mandos? Must have. Anyway, as we fly to Duxon, the BRB. Be like a charge rifle on that one. But I guess we'll just like prep to go back to the attack and like maybe pay attention a little bit more to what they were saying. When I get back up to the actual fortress, I don't think it really matters who we blame. Let's pay a little bit more attention now.
Head back to camp. Give the word and I'll take you there.
Let's go to your camp.
You received my message then. A man named Kavar wanted to get a hold of you urgently. He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good their offer is anymore.
Can I say what's changed?
This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and declared that the Queen was guilty of treason. He'll be made regent of
Which how can
Talia
the
and her
Queen
royal
be
guard
guilty of
defeated.
treason?
The military is divided on who to support.
Well, I suppose that she's not like following,
fallen on Iceland.
doing what's best for her country. How can we help?
I doubt that Queen Talia and her advisor will survive until nightfall. The balance of forces seem to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters. The war has also driven the caged beasts in the streets mad. Braylor and I both concur. She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian. I sense that we may still get to Master Kavar in time. I sense there is something stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your senses picked up anything from Duxon?
Yes, we have. How? We picked up some transmissions from nearby in the jungle. Zuka's satellite relay has also picked up several shuttle launches with old Sith transmitter IDs. Some sort of staging base, perhaps.
The Sith forces must be stopped. Otherwise, the Mandalorian is right. Master Kavar and Queen Talia won't survive this day.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi.
I mean,
Your
he's not
military
wrong.
tactics are
An
nothing
entire
compared to
army
the Force.
with like a couple
It is
guys.
essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time. You are correct. You must choose who will lead the expedition through the jungle to find our enemies and defeat them.
You said that then.
Hacking through beasts and jungles? That sounds like a job for me, as usual.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Yeah?
Okay. And who else?
I want to bring SK-47 myself. Where's the T3
It's
again?
your decision. Now, are you certain of your choices?
Yeah, I'm certain.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
We're ready.
As you
Somewhat.
wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis.
I'm curious what the other quotes are, though, I gotta say.
I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So lead on.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
This probably should be easy enough.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
But something that I do like over KOTOR 2 over KOTOR 1, your party feels more like an actual, like, team, and not living just doing everything.
More where that came from.
Like, at least a warrior situation like Mirai versus the Wookiee, but same time, makes the team feel a lot more useful.
I'm good to go.
What's the solo mode though? Mirai doesn't set off the mines now. Fucking hell. That gave me a fright.
Hold a moment. Past the mines.
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. It's a little outdated, but it'll do the job. If anything moves within 6 meters of that, then they know they've got visitors. Someone skilled with a stealth field generator can get by it, but that's about it. But if they set off any of those mines, it'll still send the signal.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better. Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Would that mean they need to give Mirai the stealth field? So what's the point of giving me shadow thingies that can't like stealth naturally? Oh? Does Mirai not have stats in stealth? Eh. Okay.
Ready?
Why didn't you lose this? Don't really know if that's better. I'm just giving it to her for the sake of it.
Say the word. Wait here.
Okay.
Wait here.
Now let's see if it was just simply because I got too close. He can indeed, like, disable the mines. After this, we'll probably wind down, though. Forgive me for being a little bit, like, selfish fuck. Glory hound, whatever you want to say. But if we wind down with, like, enough people, I wonder if that means we can actually sway, like, one of the big spoons that won't notice me. Usually. Okay, I know what I said, but I'm curious. This one's a bit of a foray to see how far I can get with Anton in stealth. Okay. But they were after me for a second. Interesting. I don't know why I'm holding my breath, dear viewer. Or was there a final to murder them? I think stealthing this is a mistake. Let's see if we can make our way back. God damn. Ah! That was bad.
More where that came from.
Probably not worth it, just become a Jedi at this point. Hey, Blondie Cat.
More where that came from.
You know, in hindsight, before playing with that turret, playing with that terminal, I should have planted some mines. One of us two like to play some mines already. But our party is in much better shape because we don't have to deal with those turrets.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
What's the time? Ah, it's wind down o'clock. Bust the rocket. Clean Mirai was a good idea.
Wait here.
I had idea.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
Now turn stuff off. Let's go get into a fight, so, eh?
More where that came from.
Oh, fuck! Let's try Buster Walker then. This ain't going as well as I thought it would be. There we go, I knew we had enough rockets. But they're holding in there. Yes, Anton, I know. You're always ready to go. Are you late like that, man? Fuck. Repair kit construction kit, advanced repair kits. I'm no way for Anton.
More where that came from.
There we go.
That's another one for me.
Ah, fuck. PD? Maybe. But I didn't know I'd be dealing with that thing. Oh. We need that. Oh, we got seals. There we go. Oh, purple. That's a really nice purple glow. Like it's attacking the beast. Covering that in dust. Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. I think, well, you there you are. I don't care what you use to level up. I want you to level up. I thought we already took out all this stuff.
Time to take him down to size. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Hey, now no more stuff, please. Fine.
More where that came from. Everyone down.
That's another one.
More where that came from.
Oh no, Atten went down again. Oh no! Huh. Alright. But I say it's right 9 o'clock, eh? 4 viewers. Yeah, fear the mutts. That's a bummer. It makes sense that a lot of them would be gone by now. Anyway, Dust Hellhound is playing Ravenswarts. Jornev is playing the Great Dinosaur Rescue. I don't think I know what that is. Hell's Angel is playing Mafia the Old Country. General Bunny is playing 14. Looks like Jets is just winding down. Houdini is playing 7 Days to Die. Makai is Watson Things. Weezer playing Interspear. It should still be up, right? Yeah. Lenny Montoya is playing Super Mario Bros. Bugger Doom is playing Path of Exile. And then there's the biggest streamers that won't notice me. So I say we close Weeps. Right. Like Will Watts, the rest of that stream later on. And I always say we give Weeps away, day. Because Weeps is always nice to us, and like, we don't do enough of his spear. But on that note, I'll let you go. Till next we meet. Hopefully we meet again. Good luck, and have fun, my brother. I'll see you with more KOTOR 2 this time next week, or Wednesday for Digimon Hacker's Memory. It'll be fun. And I'll see you there. Hopefully.
Where they were like doing the fucking like the trade raffles and you get like double your money back and whatnot. Where it'd be like like 10,000 people would actually get their money. Yo, Shane, how's it going, man? Welcome in, Raiders. How are we doing tonight? How are we doing? How's the spider farm going? I've only not long come back here because I found out you can get a pet spider. If you kill this one enough times, you can get a miniature version of this spider as a pet. So I got my full armor set. I just wanted to farm and try and get the spider pet. But yeah, nah. There was like certain things that you could like do to break the unmanned like botting accounts, where you'd basically get them, you'd lure them into the wilderness, and you'd kill them.
Oh, so that's what he was doing. Clever. Just farming off the bot farms.
Watching videos of like the RuneScapers that were
Yo, dog.
to figure out the way to break the coding on them, and you could like lure them away from the.
But on that note, Weeps likes his privacy, so I'm gonna let you go. Have fun, everybody.